We're back at it. It's 5:32. I hear the bright line in the background. It is 50 degrees. Let's head to the gym. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do on the way today. Since we're 2 days from the race, today's actually considered to be a hybrid day. So we're going to run steady state for an hour with a few intervals in between. And we're also going to, I don't want to say lift weights, but do some exercises for an hour as well. All right, so that's going to be the day today. I'll film what I can. Let's get in, get it done. We shouldn't be here longer than 2 hours, but we'll see. I'm going to pay real attention today on what body parts might need to be stretched or worked out a little bit. Let's go get it done. Okay, so we're finished with the first hour. We did a light jog, 10 minutes, 15 seconds per mile with 4 intervals in between, much faster pace. We were pushing about an 8:05 on those 4 intervals. And now we're moving to the exercise portion of the workout for the next hour. We're going to start with the rowing machine. I actually love the rowing machine. I used to own one during COVID when all the gyms were closed down. This one is a water tank. I'm used to ones that have the fan as the motor, the resistance. And next we have the glute machine. This one kind of mimics a squat, but it allows a different position, so this really works out my quads as well as my glutes. And last but not least, the dreaded oblique machine. We are all finished. It's going to be a nice, I won't say warm day today. I think the high is 70, but I'm headed back. We're going to take Abra to the Little Dog Beach, get some UV today. That's going to be extremely important for me to rest today and tomorrow before we head to Tampa. So again, we did the 1 hour steady state, except we did do what's called a 4x1, where we took the hour and ran at a very slow pace, but spent 4 times, so 4 miles, over the course of those 60 minutes at, we would say, I'll say half marathon pace. So we pushed it a little bit for 4 miles out of the, I think we ended up running 6.25, something like that overall. So that was really nice. I think it helped. I think it got my heart rate up a little bit, breathed very comfortably. And then you saw what we did after. I spent about an hour just kind of doing a series of rowing, obliques, and some, I think it's a glute machine that's supposed to imitate a squat, all low weight, high rep. We did 5 total sets of a minute each on the rower, and then 12 reps on the other 2 machines. So very light, very relaxed, no heavy lifting. You're not supposed to be heavy lifting the entire week before a race. So very nice workout. Happy to go get showered, get the day started, see what we're going to eat today. I am going to head to Publix and show you. It's right across the parking lot. I'm looking at it to get a couple of things. I'm going to liquids. I'm going to sip on today, and also take with me tomorrow when we head to Tampa. When we head to Tampa. So let's go. Okay, just a really quick haul video, because you're probably asking, why did Michael pick up Jelly Bellies? First of all, I don't use any energy gels. I don't like that. I don't like the way that they feel on my belly. I don't use any type of gummy either. What I find best works for me is a few Jelly Bellies literally in my pocket. One goes in the jaw, almost like chewing tobacco, and I'll let it break down. And where these are simple sugars, this is how I fuel for a half marathon. So I got the smallest bag that they actually had, and this is what I will use to fuel throughout the half. And I'll tell you all about that as far as how many we're taking, when we're taking them, and so forth. Vitamin C is something that's important to me, especially when we're getting ready for a race. So Lemon Perfect, I have found, is a great way to get that. Also, a little bit of electrolytes in here as well. I used to use Emergency. Emergency has fake crap in it and maltodextrin. So I actually found this about a year ago. One of these bottles will be doing double duty for us as well, because I need a bottle of this size. The morning of the race, we'll put our pre-workout in one of these empty bottles, walk it to the start line, sip on it right before the race begins, and then toss it as we cross the start line. So those were 2 for $4. And then I've talked about Body Armor and Publix had a sale today. They were buy one, get one. So it ended up being $1 each. And you can't get Walmart water, a liter of it, for $1 each. So I grabbed a couple of those. All right, I've got to get showered. We got to get our day started here. It is 12:05. We have a chiropractor appointment at 12:30. I'm going to get taped. I'm going to get adjusted. And we're just now breaking fast. Julie and I have been back from the beach for some time. I've showered, and we're going to have 2 of these Optimum Nutrition. Meal number 1, 50 grams of protein.
Hi.
Ooh, I like your butterfly.
I like her sign. That's okay. It got me a good few times before I realized it.
We are finished with the chiropractor. I actually didn't get taped. I said before we were going to get taped, but she said I moved really well today and adjusted well. So no tape for me. I think the IT band has stopped being so angry. It is 1:30. Beautiful day. We're headed back and going to see what meal number 2 looks like.
I think I know what meal number 2 is going to look like.
Okay.
We already talked about this.
Yeah. It might look a lot like yesterday's meal number 2. Deja vu. We're here for the second day. Alright, so the last meal of the day is going to be a piece of our keto cheesecake. If you've watched the vlogs this past month, we have made these many times. I am going to top this with a tablespoon of peanut butter and a tablespoon of honey. And honey is in here as our sweetener, but again, that's what I'm going to use for our carb source. So you can see I actually used the honey yesterday and forgot to purchase any today. We have Key West, local Key West honey, and the peanut butter that I use is the Smucker's Natural, and it has peanuts, and it has sea salt, and it's in a glass container, which I love. So that's what I'm going to use to top my cheesecake. Okay, everyone, we're going to call it a night. It's almost 7. I have our kombucha poured. Our calories are on the screen. I will see you in the morning. It will not be too bright and early. I am not going to the gym. I'm actually going to walk with Jules and Abra in the morning to stretch out. We're going to head to Tampa, and I think we're going to do a second walk because it's about a 3-hour, maybe even a little over a 3-hour drive to the specific part of town we're going to. But we're going to get packed up. So I will see you tomorrow for a vlog. It just won't be a specific exercise routine. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. We're headed to Tampa.